Surface XL right back at you, inviting you to check this out. The show, we take a look whatever deck we want to take a look at. Ourselves good old time being a rogue deck, casual deck, meta deck, troll deck. We do all sorts of decks. Today, everybody, we're an EDO Pro again. I was going to do Master Duel with this one, but because there's certain cards not on Master Duel, I figured we'd take a look here at some Unchained True Dracos. That's right, we got ourselves the Unchained boys, popping our own stuff to build a board, steal our opponent's stuff in order to make links out of it, along with the True Dracos who can search themselves out. They got the spell trap lineup to recur their cards, use the continuous spell traps as tribute fodder. It's got a lot of things going on for it. So we got ourselves our deck that primarily focuses around our boy Aruha. We got Sarama and Rakea and all the good stuff. We've got our True King, our True Dracos. And we're just going to try and swarm board, make lots of monsters, steal my opponent's stuff, make an abomination, and just kind of mess with my opponent into the point where victory is assured. So, of course, if you want to know the full deck list, it's going to be down in the description as it tends to be. But for the moment, you know, we got a lot of the standard stuff. Dinomight, we've got Majesty, we've got Ignis Heat, we've got Aruha, Sarama, Rakea. We got the new boy, we got Unchained Soul, Sharvara. It's very powerful. And other than that, just a few little cheeky tech choices. And it's, you know, it's what we're going to need for our duels today. So, enough talking. Let's get right into the duels on good old EDO Pro, the Wild West of Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll have such a good time. Alrighty, our first opponent. Another day, another card game. And we'd like to go first with this deck. Can go second. We'll see how it goes. We'll see indeed how it goes, how the tides favor us. Let's see what we have here. Not a lot, but just enough to get started. So we're going to set one of our cards, and we're going to use this guy, the Unchained Soul Sharvara. I can pop one of my face-down cards, or an Unchained, to summon this boy to my field. And all the Unchained monsters of the main deck, including the spell traps, I can blow them up, and then I get more stuff. In this case, let's just get the blue dude. I like to get the blue dude, because he's really good when I get him in the graveyard. He's great for later in the game, the blue dude. You know, this is our searcher. This is our recovery boy from the grave. So we're going to go ahead and summon out of the other blue. There's a lot of blue dogs in Unchained. A lot of blue dogs. Is this blue dog, that blue dog, the main deck blue dog? Well, we're going to settle on the Unchained Soul of Rage for the moment. We'll get our Abominable Chamber of the Unchained, you know. This is back when we used to be chained up, and this is us not. We ain't chained up no more. Am I locked into Fiends yet? No, I'm not. You know what? I want to do something snarky. I don't want to just... I can just sit on this, obviously. But I want to do cool stuff, too. I want to blow up the Unchained Soul of Unchainedness. That's a card name. And we're going to go for more. Let me think about this. I guess I'll just go for other blue dog, get him out of the deck. Don't ever want to draw into him. I can just bring him back with other things. But I actually want to go ahead and make my... We're just going to make our boss monster to start. Also, other blue dog, he went back to the deck. He goes back to the deck when you revive him. That's his stipulation. Better than being banished. And we're going to go ahead and start this duel off with our boy, Draco. That's his old name. Now he's the Unchained Abomination now, but he used to be called Draco, which in my opinion is a better name, but that's just a me thing. We'll set 2 cards, we'll end our turn, and I could pop my card again, but it's a once per turn thing, so if it was the other trap, I'd consider it. But anyway, that's what we want to see starting out. Nice little placement here. Kaijus. This is not a problem. I have Abominable Chamber of the Unchained Abomination. So I'm fine with this. I mean, about fine, but I'm with it, more or less. You know, because my opponent's just going to be like, yeah, bounce the Kaiju me, why don't you? This is not the problem. I have plans for this. The problem is getting around this later. I had a nice setup of the Kaiju, which was like, whoop, not allowed to have any sort of back row or any sort of any field presence at all. Well, screw you, sir. I revive myself. And in the end phase, Draco can pop a card. Draco, he's the popper. You know, that's his whole shtick. If a card's destroyed, pops a card. Card gets destroyed by something else, pop a card. End phase, pop a card. Let's me think here. I would love if I had another Unchained at the moment, but I don't. So I'm just gonna have to set a card and let me think about this. I can add an Unchained monster. Let's do damage first and then consider our options. The Kaijus definitely throw a wrench into our plans. They're kind of a sticky wicket. I can't link them off or anything I'd like to normally do. Let's see. I haven't seen any of my true Dracos yet, which is a bit of an issue. But we'll figure that out as we go. For now, he is just gonna kaiju me, but Aruha will get me another monster. I'll just have my turn for now. Actually, I'm just gonna do this now. Let's just blow up Aruha. Go away, Aruha, you did your job. Get out of here. And Aruha will summon me another dude, in this case, Sharvara. That way, if Sharvara leaves, I can at least, you know, get stuff. Alright, it's all touch and go from here. We know he has the Dogaran. We know he has the Alpha. That is an old little tech that Kaijus have. Just Kaiju meets that dude. You don't see it as often, but it still exists. Let me think. Not yet. I do actually have another play I can make, but not yet. Oh, okay, bounce Sharvara. A little annoying, but okay. Then he'll kaiju me. He'll give me a turtle. He'll give me a turtle. Let's see. Not yet. Wait for the end of the main phase. See how many kaijus this guy has. How many alpha the master of beasts he has. How many Dogarans he has. Cool. Let me think about this, actually. I'd rather do the other thing. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna activate True King's Return, and we're gonna sit there. We'll make him think about it. I've got a True King card. Why did he activate it? Play the mind games with him. This guy is just trying to beat me. He's trying to beat me down and keep me down. And that's not going to fly. Let's see. Not yet. Wait for the battle phase. Then we do things. We're actually going to activate True King Apocalypse. We're going to pop one of our other cards. Have all my opponent's monsters attacks. Pop a monster. And the battle still goes, so that monster gets destroyed too. There's the synergy, folks. You know, Unchained are all about blowing stuff up. We can blow up our own stuff. That's an optional effect, but thank you for trying. I was actually kind of hoping that would survive, but not so. How many of these do you have? How many? What is this? Sun God. What the heck is this? What the heckin' kind of deck is this? All right. That is an interesting draw. Let me think about that. Store a card, add a True King or True King Echo. Okay. It's not enough to win, but it's good enough for now. Yeah. Because I can use Dragonic Diciples. I can destroy the Kaiju. Get myself... I am almost out of traps for the True Drake. I only have so many True Dracos. Only so many. But, you know, I have just enough for this. I got enough for my Sharvara, and I've got just enough to say adios, Alpha. Go back to Zordon. Oh, I can't battle phase right now. That's fine. Zero skill back rows sure are fun. I love my back row. I get to blow it up as much as I want. Alright, well... How many of these do you have? Oh. You're gonna bounce it? Can he summon it again right now? I don't think he can. No, he can't. Alright, cool. Alright, let me think about this. Normal summon Unchained Sarama. Activates the power of Sharvara. Summon out Sharvaran. Not sure why I wasn't allowed to attack earlier, but I'm gonna try to do that offensively. Let's go ahead and summon out the Abominable Chain Soul. I cannot attack. Oh wait, is it because of you? I don't know. I'm just clicking buttons at this point. You know what? It's fine. Who needs to attack? I think I'm missing a card effect somewhere. Or maybe, wait a minute. Is it you? It's probably you. Knowing this game, it's you. What do? Ah, it is you. You are saying I can't attack. Okay, I've read your effect now. I know what you do. I'm all set now. I've got my Abominable Chamber. I'm good. See, reading... Who needs to read their opponent's cards? Not me. Me, I'm just gonna be like, no. Alright, so he's got Alpha. He's got his Master of Beasts. Doing that beastie thing again. It's fine by me, I guess. I mean, end phase, Abominable Chamber, summon back Draco. Yeah, you can't attack either, my friend. Good effort, though. Good effort. Alright, Draco, return to me. And then end phase, be like, a boom makachu. I could also destroy the true sun god, but this will work too. Because now I can attack. Right? I can attack, right? Yes, I can. Woo! There you go. Alrighty. Well, an interesting opponent, that's for certain. A bit salty, but, you know. I liked his deck. His deck was very well made. I did like it very much. So, right on you, dude. Right on you. So, there you get the idea of how this deck works. You understand the concept of it. We're just popping our own stuff to get our board made up. We're making our big link monster. We can steal our opponent's stuff if they survive long enough. But that doesn't work too well against Kaijus. But regardless, let's go for duel number 2. Show off a little bit more what this deck can do. Maybe get a true Draco actually on the board. That'd be pretty good. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Now this time we're up against trash. Don't say that you're trash. I'm sure that you're very competent at what you do. I will say before I destroy you. Okay, but regardless, what do we have for an opening hand? Not a lot. We're going to I-pass and we'll see how this goes. Don't have a lot. We have a true Draco though. That's nice. At least good to see that they're gonna show up for today's episode. Sometimes you combine two different archetypes together, and you'll see some of, we'll see a lot of one and not a lot of the other. But at least we're seeing a decent amount of the truest of Dracos. What does this do? Rocks gain 500 defense. Triamid's gonna be destroyed by card effects. This card is sent to the grave. Target a Triamid in the grave, add to your hand. Weathering Soldier. Interesting. I have no idea what this is. Is it Triamids? I guess it's Triamid. It is more than likely Triamidos. I'm just gonna get the Unchained Soul of Disaster. He's a nice little boy. This is the monster that lets me just link with any opponent's monster that I so choose. It's pretty good. It only works on my turn, though. The blue boy, my opponent's turn. The red guy, back to my turn. You get the idea. We got cards that let us link off with our opponents. And yeah, that'll let the soldier go off, but I have no reason not to at least do it. Triamids, though. That's a deck you never see Triamids no more. You rarely see Triamids, ever. But they're a cool bunch. I don't remember what they do, but they look pretty cool. They're very pointy. Oh, does that not go off? I thought he was gonna get the fusion. I was full dead on, was gonna be prepared for that, but apparently he does not get that. Okay, that's fine. Do I do this again? Do I make Draco again? That is a big question. Do I do that? I mean, I could do that. How much attack do I have on the board? I have lots of attack points. Let's attack first. Let's attack our opponent first, and then we will do more Linky Stinky. Because I swear, this deck is not... It's built to make Rygo, but it's not like... I didn't, like, make it 100% make Rygo or bust. But for some reason today, the cards are just in my favor, and... Oh, now I'm... Oh, yeah, somebody's making it so I can't use... Let's see... yes, because of Sharvara, I can only summon Fiends. So I can't do the Masquerena combo. What I can do here is actually something else. So we're actually going to go ahead and use these two. I'm going to make the Unchained Soul King Shyama. I haven't even mentioned this dude. He's the newest link for these boys. And what he does is when I summon him, I get an Unchained monster from my deck or grave in my hand. Pretty neat. We'll go ahead and get this. And then, let's see. Let's go ahead and add... Let's add Unchained Soul in case bad things happen. And... I could do more. But you know what? Let's just end there and see what happens. So, I'm not trying to throw my opponent a bone so much as I want to see if they'll throw me a bone, perhaps. My idea being, you know, if he does a little something, I can steal his stuff. Maybe show off Blue Boy going himself off. That I can get rid of Shyama later if need be. Shyama does have an effect in the grave. It's you can banish him when one of your cards gets destroyed to summon a fiend from the hand or grave, and then pop a card. It's very good in the graveyard. I mean, if you want to just send this guy to the grave, it's good. But unfortunately, my opponent surrenders. This is sad. I guess I hit him a little too hard. I don't know why Weathering Soldier didn't go off. I guess it doesn't count when it's used. Because it was used as link material is why. Unfortunate. I was really looking forward to Triamid's going off, but I guess I hit him just a little too hard. Maybe if I blown up the field spell instead, you could use the trap for something. I don't know. But let's go ahead for duel number 3. Really jonesing on getting a true Draco on the board. Let's see if we can make that dream a reality. Alrighty, everybody, our third opponent, the fight in third. And we'll see where this one goes. It's the third duel. We're on a pretty good streak right now. Our opening hand is a little rough. It's a little rough. Okay, I mean, I can do something. Actually, this ought to be the perfect culmination of everything I've wanted to do. Because I can pop my Aruha, summon out Sharvara, go ahead and use Aruha's effect, get out the Blue Boy. Just always get out the Blue Boy. There's no reason not to get out the Blue Boy. Get out Blue Boy numero dos. And then get myself more stuff. And I do have an Ignis Heat and something I can use to get that dude out. So, in that respect, we're good. So, let's do exactly that. We'll go for our True King's Heritage. Oh, darn. It's like I could make so much more, though. I could do so much more. I can't just sit on the... It used to be a thing with Unchained, is what we did. We sat on Unchained Solar Rage and hoped for the best. But you know what? Those days are kind of done, son. You know, they're kind of done. What can I say? Like, yeah, I could do that. Do I want to do it? Not really. What we're gonna instead do, we're gonna make Masquerena. And you know what? Let's see. Linked Summons. Scar's co-linked. Discard a card. I want to make so many things. Do I want to make Nightmare Griffin or do I want to make Abomination? I don't have enough protection for Griffin in case this guy can just like pop off. So I really just prefer to make Abomination. Griffin's really there if you have like perfect back row setup. And, you know, you get some protection for Griffin, and Griffin just locks your opponent out of doing certain things for a turn. We don't have that set up at the moment, but he is an option. So we're going to go ahead and use Heritage. We can tribute it, summon Ignis Heat. There you go. Finally, Unchained monster meets a true Draco warrior. Nice. But for now, we're good. That's what our turn is. It may not look like much, but at least both our archetypes are on the board at the same time. That's what I like to see. It's good, you know? It's nice. No! Let's see. Well, yeah, you're gonna activate that, and I gotta lose a card. But at least Ignis is gonna get me a card. My opponent plays a card effect. Ignis heat be like, I can set something. In this case, we're going to... Oh, wait, it activates. Never mind. My big brain dumb. No. No, I was hoping I could set it, but that's not how that works. I can either put it in my hand or I can activate it straight away. You know, it's something, but it's not the something I wanted. Sky Strikers. Strikers of the sky. I don't need to blow up my own stuff. I appreciate the thought, though. With any luck, he'll blow up my stuff. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, so he's gonna go ahead for his linkage. You know, Sky Strikers do have the power of OTK, but it only works if your opponent has no cards. Oh no, don't you dare. Sharvara. Sharvara, jump out here and save us. Sharvara, no! Please tell me you're a fiend. Why would this be a fiend? Oh no. Accursed Sky Strikers. How many of them actually play this thing? Okay, well there goes Hamp. Well, that is regrettable indeed. Alright, so Hayate will hit me. Is that enough for him to OTK? I don't think it is, because he never got Ray in the grave, or did he? I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Unless he has another linkage. But I don't know if he does. I'm trying to remember exactly how the... No, you need to have Sky Striker Ray on the board already to do the OTK. Because you attack with Ray, then you switch into... I think it's Kagari. And it was between Kagari, Ray, and Hayate that the OTK happens. But my opponent didn't get to open with that. Unfortunately, he's going to open up with everything else, though. That's the issue. A bit of a tricky thing, that. Alright. Get to the Widow Anchor. This is a problem. My deck's all about control. It's all about control and stoppage. My opponent both controlled and stopped the heck out of me. I was going 100 miles an hour down the road. My opponent was a brick wall. In fact, it might have been 2 or 3 brick walls, like, stacked together. They're out at a drinking party. I was out drinking buddies together, and then they just stepped in front of me. So this is not good. This is bad. This is bad. I want to say that I shouldn't have done what I did, but if I hadn't done what I did, I would have just straight up lost. You know, because he would have just rejected me. He would have just been like, Regeki. Which, yeah, you can't fault people for playing the Regeki. I mean, it is old school tech, but it is a tech that still works. So we'll see how this goes. I just don't know. Because the problem is he has Widow Anchor. That is straight up the biggest issue. Is that so long as he has that anchor, there's really not much I can do. Because all my monsters are getting weaker. Anything I activate, he'll just negate it. And he has how many spells in the grave? 1, 2, 3, 5. So I can't beat over him. I can't blow up his stuff. Can't protect myself. Accursed strikers of the sky. I will not yield yet. You're gonna have to take my blood if you want it. Like proper women. Okay, dumb jokes aside, I don't think we're gonna win this one. As much as I want it. What is this? Each time a card added from the main deck engraved to your opponent's hand, immediately draw a card. Well, this sets to the field, so I don't know what the heck you're doing. Good effort, good effort. Why didn't I put one Avermax in here? That would have actually helped. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't actually help, though, does it? But you know what? Screw you. I'm doing this even if it doesn't work. Y'all can tell what I'm about to do, right? Y'all know. Y'all know. Everybody knows what this is. We're gonna go for even bigger beyond. Let's see. Already did an effect with you. I guess Sarama, just to get him out of the deck. Alright. I really wish anything else would work. Curse me, for one time I play a Link deck and I didn't bring mother flippin' Avermax, who would have saved my balls. Would have straight up saved my balls if I had done that, but I didn't. But you know what? It's fine. At the least I get to show off my little spicy tech. The Underworld Goddess. She is a fiend. She is surprisingly a fiend monster, therefore I can summon her even with Sharvara. So there you go. At the very least, I do something. Alright. Now let's see what my opponents can do. Because until you get... Oh, I'm going to say it. Because if I say it, he's going to draw it. We all know what he needs to do stuff. Damn it, he did have Ray. First, a cutter said... Alright, it's okay. I don't know if I can win here. Not with this, unless he, like, top decks poorly. I presume Kagari get back the thing again. What is the point of even having Engage It 2? You can just instantly recur the thing so long as you keep your links in check. Oh boy, because I don't think I can... I mean, Kagari's bigger than this. But he can just Widow Anchor me and link me off for Zeke the Geek. That's the problem. If he does that, I'm just straight up dead. He doesn't even have to make Zeke. Could make one of the other links. Sky Strikers have new links. They don't do much, but they do stuff. They do something. Just steal everything from me. You already took the kids. What more can you take from me? I'm overreacting. This is a children's card game. Come on, man. Alright, so he's gonna steal my monster. Yep. And then link it off for somebody, or just attack me first and then link off to just pour the salt directly into my veins. It's not even in my wound, just in my bloodstream. Put the salt. Alright. Well. What can do when your opponent has Kaiju? Am I right? That's the second duel today we run into Kaijus, of all things. It's kind of ridiculous. So many days I don't see Kaijus, and then all of a sudden they're all right there. They just all right. You know that second guy? He probably had Kaijus too. Didn't see them, but they were there. They were invisible. Oh, he straight up multi-rolled my goddess. That's even worse. Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much game right there, folks. There's nothing I can draw that'll get me out of this situation. There is nothing. Even if I had a monster, even then, I got nothing. I mean, I wish there was something, but there's nothing. So, I guess I'll go to the end screen after I finish up this duel with this person. Alrighty, everybody, the Unchained True Dracos went 2 out of 3. Perfectly respectable, and we had some nice duels today. Nice showing off of what the deck is about. You know, we blow up our own stuff to gain advantage. It's like playing Fire Kings, but less field nuky and more precise than True Kings, who just blow up everything. I really need to look at the new Fire King support. I really do. I really do. I haven't checked them out yet, but I really should. I got other decks to look at first, so someday soon, we're going to take a look at the Fire King stuff. But for now, thank you everybody for watching another episode of Check This Out. Thank you for checking it out. I appreciate it much. If you did like what you saw today, hit the like button. It's very much appreciated. Maybe leave a comment what you think of this deck, what you think of these archetypes as a whole. Do you think that True Draco Unchained is better, or the Fire King Unchained is better? What's your favorite Unchained, deck type, basically? So, thanks for watching again. Next time on the channel, we're gonna be taking a look, because it's Shark Week coming up. I gotta take a look at some sharks, and we're gonna take a look at Tier Mermaid, because I was requested to do it, and I gotta do it, and I'll do it. I want to see what, I want to try to do something interesting with it first. I want to see what I can mess around with it and put some dangers in there. Maybe we'll see how it goes. But for now, gonna be heading out. Until next time, everybody, y'all stay safe, stay happy, take care of yourselves, and you have a good one.